What?
Where is the camera guy? People like to document everything. Stay in the car here. Let me go. Yeah, I don't like the people around. Well, let me check on my danger.
State Route 40 for 1.5 kilometers.
I'm on DoorDash. I do DoorDash, I do deliveries, you know. So my favorite times is from 6 o'clock, like dinner time. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, to 8, 9, 10. And then 10, 11 o'clock to around 2 a.m. Because sometimes I go up to 2 a.m. The kebabs will pick up at that time. So from around 9 o'clock, 10, 11, 12, 1 to 2 a.m. That's the time for kebabs. You know, a lot of kebab places are busy, you know. So, but yeah, I do other bits, like I do dinner. Yeah. So daytime I do go to sometimes, but not my daytimes. I don't go most of the daytimes. So I go daytimes. I go like lunchtime. You know, 11, 12, 1, 2 up to 3 o'clock. You know. So yeah, DoorDash. Yeah. I like DoorDash. I like DoorDash.
Do you think it's better than Menulog?
Nah, I don't know. The Menulog is good too, you know. But for now, because I'm new on Menulog, they gave me only 3 hours. 3 or 4 hours, you know. So the time is very short. But like Menulog, like I can sit when it's busy and I can dash, or I can schedule, and sometimes I can extend. It's very easy to extend the time that you want to do it too. So you know, yeah. So yeah, but DoorDash is my thing, you know.
Have you got any tips for door dashing?
Oh yeah. What is it called? I like DoorDash, you know. The tips that I got is you know, their rates, you know. I think the DoorDash rates are very good, you know, and like you can dash anytime, any area that you travel to, like visit to, like you can dash in there, you know. That's very good. Yeah. Like for say if I leave my neighborhood and then go to another neighborhood, like for say I went for a holiday or something, I can dash in there, which is very good, you know. Yeah. Yeah, they pay good rates actually.
But what are your tips for getting good jobs or doing more dashes? Like what do you wish you tell a newbie? What would you tell a newbie?
Turn right, then turn left.
What I would tell a newbie is like if you're doing DoorDash, don't be driving around like crazy. You have to go somewhere, and then if you get out of your neighborhood to go deliver somewhere, and it's a little bit far from your area where you are dashing, and if you get there, if you deliver the food, don't just drive back to where you started. Just stick around, Google for a restaurant that is more closer to you, especially McDonald's. McDonald's are always like, you know, it's a big one. McDonald's is a big one, so you have to go to the McDonald's, search for the closest McDonald's that is more closer to you, and then go there. You know, definitely you'll get something to deliver, and then you can get your money back when it's like it pays you off, like, you know what I mean. So don't be driving around and going like, oh, if I go to this place I might have a dash or whatsoever, you know. Don't be driving around, because you're just gonna waste your fuel, you know, and it's not worth it. So I don't drive around. If I deliver, like say if I live in Kings Park, if I go all the way around to Rock Bank, I don't just come back to my area. I go to McDonald's, search for a McDonald's which is more closer to me, like in Rock Bank McDonald's, and I
in 150 meters at the roundabout, take the 3rd exit.
Yeah, so I can get my travel and everything worth, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, get the money back.
So why do you have your maps on all the time when you DoorDash?
You know, I have the maps on all the time because it keeps my screen awake. Like my screen doesn't go to sleep. You always want to make sure like you check in it, you know. And you have to drive safely too. You don't have to drive crazy, you know. You know, and don't be accepting orders in the middle of, you know, when you are driving, you know. Yeah, you have to, you know, stop somewhere like, and then, you know, pause, you know, to accept a dash or something, you know. And make sure you drive safely, you know. Yeah.
Take the next left and turn left.
You see how I hum? This video was very nice.
So do you enjoy your job?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Of course, DoorDash is good on holidays. Like, it's very good. Like, even in the weekends, that's what I have learned. Like, in the weekend, it's very busy because you know, during the weekend, I think some of the weekend, like on Sundays, man, Sundays DoorDash is busy. It's very busy because, you know, Sundays people don't want to cook because they are working the following day, you know. People, so they always buy food from outside, like they order food from outside, and it's like continuously busy.
You've arrived.
Sunday, I always love Sunday when you're doing DoorDash, you know. It's like a continuous run, you know. You're running continuously, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like it on Sundays, you know. Sundays is good. So any DoorDash, watch out for Sundays. I like Sundays, yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I like this work though. I like the job. So yeah, so some of the customers are very friendly, you know, very nice, you know. People are like their food, you know. So sometimes you're gonna have people calling you for their food, like driving, asking you, oh, why are you heading to St. Albans? Why are you not coming that way? But you don't have to be texting them, calling people. You just get to them and that's it. You just drive and get there. Drive there safely and make sure you follow all the road rules. You don't drive around like a crazy person because you want to deliver food to somebody's house and you want to get your ratings up. So follow all the road rules, you know. You don't have to rush, you don't have to do anything, you know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you're supposed to eat whatsoever you're supposed to eat, you will get it. If you are supposed to get any money, you'll get it. So don't be rushing, you know. I see drivers like crazy, they wanna do delivery quickly and go, you know. And if you go to the customer's house, if you say, oh, hand it over to the customer, don't just go and throw the food and just walk off, you know. Just ring the doorbell and wait for him to come out and then respectfully hand it over to him, you know. They will give you ratings, you know. They're not crazy, you know. They will. That's why I get a lot of my ratings. Hey, how you doing? Good. I'm fine. Oh, Happy New Year. And then I hand it over the food. Oh, thank you. And you too, Happy New Year. And then you know, you then say, oh, I have a good night, and you go, you know. But don't just go like you drop food here and then you walk off, you know. People have gotten used to that. Like, they think that the delivery driver is just gonna come here and then he's not gonna say anything and then he's gonna hand it over there. And then I go, hello, how are you? And then they're shocked. Oh, how are you? Good. And then I started, you know, oh, good, Happy New Year, oh, Merry Christmas, oh, have a good evening, oh, have a good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, sometimes you apologize. You say, oh, if the food was late, you say, oh, hey, oh, sorry about that, man, I apologize. It was very hectic at the McDonald's, you know, at Marcus house. It's always busy, you know. You try to connect, you know. They gave you ratings, you know. Yeah, they gave you ratings, you know. Yeah, so yeah, that's why I get the ratings. Something like, you know. Yeah.
What don't you like about the job?
Which days?
What do you mean?
Which days do I like about the job?
No, I said, what don't you like?
What did I like about the job is like as a dasher, you don't have this specific time that you like, oh, let me go dash. You always have to wait until when it's busy and you dash. You know what I'm saying? when the red thing comes on and you dash, it's not anything like, I want to do this dash and then they have to choose the time. Like you have to keep an eye out for it. I think because they have a lot of people doing it, that's the thing too, like you have to keep an eye out, and they have to choose the schedules that you like, you know what I'm saying, that this is the time that they put on, and then if you miss it, it's gone, you know what I'm saying. So you don't just go like, oh, I want to dash on this time, I want to dash at that time, I want to dash at that time, yeah. And one of the things the advice that I have for people too, they said, oh, this area is very hot, don't be going for hot areas. You can be anywhere and then go to dash. Like restaurants are everywhere, restaurants are every corner, yeah. So you just stop and then stop at one corner and then check out for dashes. What I do is, if I deliver food at someone's place, I don't just park in his garage. I'll go for like the next street and then I park out there, and then I wait for another dash. Like you don't just drive around, just what I said, I know I'm repeating myself, but you don't just walk around. You just park at somewhere and then wait for another dash. You don't just be traveling around, because if you do that, you're not going to make no profit. All your money is going to go to food. When I started, that's what was happening to me. I didn't get the correct information, so I was constantly going around after where is busy, looking for restaurants. I was probably driving around, and at the end of the day, I don't make a lot of money. But now I know how it works. Like if you go far away, you just have to YouTube. You have to Google McDonald's and then go and park out there. You definitely have something. You have something, yeah. Go to nearest. Say if they give you a longer area, you get that money, but you're like, oh, I don't want to use that fuel to drive way back. Don't just drive way back. Just go to don't park on the customer's drive through. He'll be like, what is that crazy guy doing here? You're gonna freak him out. You know what I'm saying? What is he still doing here? Some of them don't understand it. I deliver food at one of the ladies' house, and then three minutes later, I drop it at his door. He said, leave it at the door. I drop it at his door, and then I tapped, oh, completed. It's all completed. I take a photo like for DoorDash and all that. That is all delivered. And then I was on my phone, playing on my phone that is all delivered and all that. I was doing all that and waiting for my next order. She came out and she said, hello, sir. How may I help you? Is everything all right? I said, yeah, ma'am, everything is all right. Everything is fine. He said, oh. I said, why? He said, oh, because you parked on my driveway, I said, oh, no. Because sorry about that, because I delivered your food, He was like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's why now I go to the next street. Like, you don't freak them out. Like, why is that guy still parked outside my door? And I think my color too doesn't help. They see a black person and they freak them out. So I go to the next street and then I park out there and then I wait for another dash to come, Yeah, that's what I do. I don't just drive around. I look for McDonald's. McDonald's, you have to look for KFC near you or McDonald's near you. You go park out there, you will hit something and you have your money worth driving back, Yeah, that's what I learned about the job. Yeah, you make profits because it's all about fuel. If you know how to use your fuel, like your car, what you are consuming, you're good. At the start, you remember when I was buying fuel every...
Yeah. We're on a dash.
So yeah, one of the dash just came on, and this one is on the St. Albans McDonald. I'm gonna pick it up and drop it at somebody who is in Sunshine Hospital, so it's not that far. So I will do that quickly. But my shift is ending soon. It's like 15 minutes and it's gonna end. I know if I go to the hospital and then come back, it will my dashing time will finish, But yeah, let's just do only this one and that will do it.
Do you always get jobs on a dash?
Like what jobs?
Like, do you always have a lot of jobs?
Oh, dashes, yeah. DoorDash, they did
In 400 meters, turn right onto St. Albans Road.
DoorDash really, it's really good. DoorDash, you will not go for like 2 hours without having a single dash, Definitely pops up, Definitely catch you.
So you park in?
Yeah, I'm parking with McDonald's. So I'll go get the swipe that I'm here. I'm going to let you in here. And make sure you lock all the doors, alright?
Alright.
You want the key or not?
Babe cares about me.
You want the key or not?
Nah, yeah, pass me the key. So picked up the food?
Yeah, we pick up the food and I'm about to go drop it at this place.
The hospital.
The hospital, yeah. I'm about to drop it at Sunshine Hospital. Yeah. I know somebody is sick and he's like, I need markers. Yeah, so I'm about to drop it off in there. And actually, I think you have to pay for parking in there, isn't it? Oh, but we're just doing a drop off, so.
Doing a drop off. So what happened?
Man, I went, I have a delivery at the hospital, you know. At the hospital. And I went up to the gate and the gate was asking me for, what is it called? It's asking me to pay ticket just to park in. And then that's my whole 1 week shift. What am I going to pay $600 just to park in? No, I'm just exaggerating. But it's expensive if you want to park here, you know. And so luckily I saw this guy looking out for a car. He tracked my location and then my location showed him here. And lucky he came out of the hospital. I was like, buddy, why wouldn't you order from the hospital? You're supposed to come out and stand outside. But and I gave him the food. I didn't tell him that, but in my mind that's what I was thinking. And yeah. And he came out. Lucky he tracked my location and he came out here, you know. And then I gave him his food and yeah, we're all good.
So is there many circumstances where you might have to call DoorDash or call the person?
You have to contact the call center. Yeah, there is few of them. There is few, like, you know, incomplete addresses. I have that at one point, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like the customer will give you a wrong address or whatsoever. Don't put my details on there. Yeah, so yeah. So if you contact them, I think one time I got into a problem like that, and then yeah, DoorDash is very quick like that. Like their customer service, they get to you, like they got to you immediately, like they help you out immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very quick. Their customer service, their help thing is very quick. You know. Oh wow, this is how far he has to walk to come down. Food to the guy's place, to the restaurant, and yeah, so now we're heading home. We just did one because I wanna documentate how this stuff goes, you know, yeah, how DoorDash is, you know. So and yeah, I was only basically giving you guys tips, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Plus there wasn't many dashes today.
Yeah, there's there was not many dashes, like it was not busy as, you know, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, you know.
Yeah.
And on holiday, I got my DoorDash account right in the middle of the holiday. Man, those days were busy. Wow, but in holidays DoorDashing, man, it's really busy. What was that guy waiting for? See, he wasted our time, you know. Idiot at the front. Look at how he's driving. I see he's a grandma. Look.
Does the road rage come with the DoorDash?
Yeah, that's the road rage. Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Some other people drive slow. I thought they were granny. I was like, Grandma, get out of the road.
Do you think?
He said, actually, my grandson's supposed to drive me, but he's sick.
Do you think anyone can do DoorDashing?
Yeah, anyone can do DoorDashing, but like, if you know to use like what is it called? Yeah, anybody can do DoorDash. I even see girls doing DoorDash. Anybody can do DoorDash. But it depends on the type of your car too. I don't wanna use like an expensive car, like, and also a car that's gonna consume a lot of food. Like you wanna get a car that is like, you know, like can you say sufficient, fuel sufficient, like it's not gonna be
Sufficient.
yeah, it's not gonna be consuming a lot of fuel, like, you know, it depends on the cylinders, you know. Like, you know, if your car consumes a lot of fuel, you don't park it at home. Like, get a car that is like not gonna consume a lot of fuel, you know. Because you got to understand something. Your DoorDash, your profit depends on your fuel, like the type of fuel you know, like your kilometers, the how many fuel are you buying, like, you know what I'm saying? Depends on it. Depends very on it. Yeah, everything goes with that, you know.
Do you think the money's worth it?
Yeah, definitely the money is worth it. Like you definitely make profit. Like yeah, definitely. But as if you make money though. If you say the money is not satisfying up to your needs, like, you know, that's true. But like not saying that, oh, I don't make money out of DoorDash. Nah, you make money out of DoorDash. No matter what, you're gonna make money out of DoorDash.
What's the most you've made in a week?
I think the most I made in a week was like 700. Yeah, 700 and something. Yeah, that was that's what I think. That was just when I just got my account. Like I was new on the job. I got 700. That was my biggest. Yeah, in a week. Like from Monday to Sunday. Yeah. What I mean. But even that 700 and like all what goes into the fuel is like $80 or $90 or $70 has always been going to, like, I bought the fuel, so it's like you make 600 profit. You know what I'm saying? You keep buying fuel all the time because you're traveling, you're continuously traveling. You know what I'm saying? Like you're continuously driving. You know. Yeah, so it's like 600. I make 600. You know. Yeah, that's just the profit, you know, like altogether I make 700 and something. I saw a guy though, I saw this guy that I was chatting with that he said he made 1,200, you know. I said, wow, that's big. But when he, like, you know, when I was chatting with him, he looked like he's been doing DoorDash for a long time. Like he knows all these promotions, he knows all this stuff going around. That guy, I've been telling him he's the king of DoorDash, bruh. I met him, and he was giving me. I was chatting with him, and he was giving me all this tip. And by the way, if you're doing DoorDash, you know, if you meet other people doing this delivery, so as I was saying, like, if you're doing DoorDash, you need to ask more questions, right? If you go to the restaurant and you meet all these other people doing like DoorDash, make sure you have conversation with them, because they're gonna give you all these tips. You know what I'm saying? Because if you are on your own, like, you will not know all this. Like, oh, I don't need anybody. You need people to tell.